Yeehaw! Welcome to HowDoWeHuman, the podcast where we have problems. Gonna bring that intro back. Maybe that's gonna stick the rest of the time that this podcast runs.
It's good.
I'm one of your hosts, Chris Binning.
I'm one of your hosts, Evan Cox, and I'm about to sneeze.
See, we got problems already.
We got problems.
Less than 30 seconds into the episode, and there's already a problem.
Yeah. I held it back. I'm fine.
I'm glad that you held it back, because now I need to let you monologue for a little bit, Evan. And tell us how you doing.
Well, listen, we just talked for an hour about movies, and I already monologued about my love for Avatar, Fire and Ash. I'm kind of spent. Maybe we should have just recorded that. Listen, last year we mentioned New Year's. New Year's came and went. Now it's just the new year. This is maybe my least favorite time of year. It's like, sure. We have those holidays. It's great. We're taking some time off. It's quote unquote great. I still had work breathing down my fucking neck. There's just something about when you get back to work and it's like, all right, well, now that we had all that time off, let's make work awful instantly, as fast as possible. So I love a new year for that reason. But the other little trope, if you will, about New Year's that's at all related to things that I sometimes do, it's people start going to the gym like hell. People make their New Year's resolutions. I also came up in a work meeting. I came up with the idea of we should have New Year's resolutions for other people. I can give them a list. These are my resolutions for you in 2026.
You need to do to improve
This is
yourself.
what I think. You could pick one thing off the list, whatever speaks to you. This is what I think. I don't know how I would react if I received a list like that. But maybe positively. I don't know. It might be interesting. See people being like, we would love to see you do less of this. Number one with a bullet, end the podcast. Anyways, so I, partially because of holidays, partially because of laziness, partially also just because of weather. It's been so rainy, and I just hate driving down the mountain when it's dumping rain. But I hadn't been to the gym in a couple of months. The worst part about being someone that goes to the gym is you can go like once a week or whatever and feel like you're really making gains. You know, I'm not here trying to get like buff. I'm just like trying to stay alive.
Yeah.
And so you get to the point where it's like, yeah, your muscles are regenerating or healing themselves quicker. There's less turnover. But then if you take a month off or whatever, take 2 months off, the second you go back to the gym, I was in so much fucking pain. It was so miserable. It was like a week afterwards that I was just like, it felt like I'd never been to the gym before. And then like started deadlifting and shit. It's terrible. And I hate that. But January just is an unpleasant time to go to the gym because of everyone's New Year's resolutions. It's packed in there. Normally I'll go to my gym and there's, I'd say on average, 5 other people there, maybe 6. It's possible. I'm not counting. I'm legally blind in my left eye. There might be someone over there. That would be 6. Otherwise, let's say 5.
Okay.
And
lock
me.
it in. Final answer. Yeah.
And, you know, you're going in January. Now it's like, oh, no, it's full. Every machine has a person in it. There's 30 to 40 people in this gym. It sucks. I'm here to talk about the people. When you go semi-regularly, you know those people. Not personally, because I'm never going to say a goddamn word to any of these fucking freaks.
Yeah.
But I know who they all are. I see them when I go to the gym. It's like, you are also regularly going. Probably more regularly. You're probably here every day escaping something that you don't want to talk about with your family. But I recognize those people. So it's easy to recognize the people that are here that's like, you haven't been here. You've been paying for this membership all year. I don't think you went once. But now you're back. And I'm here to talk about thirsty gym fellas that are clearly not like going to the gym regularly. Otherwise, I would have run into them. I would have seen them before. these guys, I got two guys. And it's all about what you're wearing to the gym. Now, usually I put on, call it a shirt, much like I'm wearing right now. I'm more likely to wear, bring a shirt I don't usually wear. I have a lot of band shirts from concerts that I tend not to wear all the time in public for whatever reason. I don't want someone coming up to me and be like, I also like that band. And I'll be like, that makes me like you less. I don't want to suck. I don't want to just be an unpleasant person to be around. So I wear blank shirts, but I'll wear one to the gym, or like a ratty old shirt. It's a little loose around the collar, just, whatever, something so that I don't feel like I wasted a whole shirt going to the gym and I have to do more laundry. Anyways, this is the thought that I put in when I go to the gym. These guys, they're trying to get some. And there's a guy in there who just happens to be working out in his emergency medical services shirt. Got to let everyone know what I do for a living. I save lives. Does that turn you on? Probably. Turned me on. I was like, all right, I get it though. If that's what you do for a living, you probably got a bunch of those shirts. You did actively make that choice.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of your shirts, so fine. Whatever. This other guy. You want to guess what he was wearing? It's good.
One of those shirts that says FBI, but it says female body inspector.
No. Full, head to toe, full scrubs with the name of the hospital he works at. These are not clothes you wear to the gym.
Yeah.
These are not gym clothes remotely. There's nothing convenient about it that you should wear it to the gym. You are just there to let everyone know you work at a hospital. I'm going to guess you're not a doctor. You don't seem particularly intelligent. I hated it. It made me laugh. Also, he parked next to me, so I saw him as I was leaving, and I'm like, I can't do this. Made me laugh, though.
Oh, okay. So you didn't see him working out in
I did
scrubs.
See him working out.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
He was working out in scrubs.
Okay.
And he was alone, and he left alone. And I don't think that was his intention. Just saying, stop being so thirsty at the gym. Just get your pump on. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I mean that is interesting. The thought that people would go to the gym for that.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure it happens or works out, I guess, pun intended. For people, but it seems like working out is much more of a solitary activity to me in my mind.
Yeah.
And so to go there and be like, this is where I'm going to meet people. They don't want to meet you. They're there to work out.
Nobody wants to meet you.
Yeah. The doctor in Scrubs is fascinating.
I wanted to lead in where you can go okay, because I saw both. And an EMT, that's fine. It's just a little you're definitely wearing this for some attention.
Oh, yeah.
But you're wearing a t-shirt. It's fine.
Yeah.
Full scrubs.
Yeah, that's
unfucking real. I loved it. And I said, hey, this is going in the podcast. You don't know it, sir.
I think you should, and I know that this won't ever happen, so that's why I feel comfortable suggesting.
Okay.
You should interact with those two guys.
Okay.
They want attention, you should give it to them.
Hey.
Hey, so you work at a hospital?
You want to check my reflexes? I'm fast. So that's what I've been up to. I'm no longer hurting. I will go back to the gym. Maybe today. Is that crazy? Probably.
I'm sorry. Just to clarify, your question is it crazy to go to the gym more than once a week?
It wouldn't be more than once a week. It would be once a week. So I went last week.
Oh, gotcha. That's even less crazy than.
Okay. Then maybe I do
Neither
it.
one of those scenarios is crazy. But
Most
this one
days
is even
I
less
think
crazy.
about going to the gym and I think, no, that would be crazy. But what's not crazy? Asking a friend how they're doing. And so I'm going to take this moment to say, hey, Chris, how you doing?
Previously on How Do We Human, I mentioned touring an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment, a nice big patio, lots of storage space. We loved it. We applied, and then we recorded an episode, and I said, stay tuned.
Yeah.
I might be moving in to my dream apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're all caught up. In case anybody missed last episode, that's where we're at.
Now, I don't want to give it away, but I do want to tease listeners like, hey, go over to youtube.com/@HowDoWeHuman, and you'll be able to see where Chris is recording. I'm not saying where. Maybe it's where he always does. Maybe he's in a cool new apartment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how fast you think that we could have moved everything.
We don't know when this all happened.
It's true. The truth is, we did not get that apartment. They picked somebody else. Heartbreak does not feel good in a place like this.
In an apartment like this?
Yeah.
It sucks. That's brutal. It
does suck because we were so thirsty for that apartment. Much like those guys at the gym in their scrubs and their EMT shirts. We should have worn scrubs for this apartment.
They would have been like, these guys are doctors.
These guys are doctors. No real information on why we weren't selected. I'm assuming that it was just somebody had toured it before us and we're like,
I'm assuming it wasn't
but he felt
you.
obligated to tour more.
It was them.
Yeah. But it's difficult now to be in the situation we're in of like, that was the place.
Yeah.
Do we take the time to grieve and heal from this breakup, or do we find another apartment that's not quite as good that we can rebound with, get back out there on the housing market?
That's the tough thing with apartments is it's like, as much as people do just like, build up these huge apartment complexes and condos and shit, it's really not cookie cutter. You see an apartment you like and you go, that was it. And you go, can I find another place that's that place? And it's like, no, you definitely can't. That's over. You're going to find something else. Hopefully similar.
We'll see. I mean, it felt like that place that we saw was probably undervalued in terms of what they were charging. And so I think that's a part of it also. We are going to tour another place this coming week, but this one...
France?
This feels... Yeah. This one feels like there's got to be a catch to the one that we're going to tour, but there's an open house and we're like, let's see what the catch is in person.
Yeah. The catch is the locks don't work. This wasn't supposed to be an open house, but come on in.
Yeah. It's tough, because that other place checked every box and now it's like, what are we okay with compromising on, even though we know in theory there could be perfect places that check every box that just aren't available or posted yet, or posted on the places we're looking. But what are we going to compromise on, and what are we going to accept in our search for finding a new place? We're not on a super tight timeline. It's not like we gave our 30 days notice here and have to find a place, but we are actively searching. But it's tough when you start scrolling through new postings and you're like, this place sucks compared to what I just saw. So
Yeah.
we're
It's not
just
like
in
the place
a
of
in
my
a tough
dreams.
spot.
That sucks. My condolences.
Thank you.
In my mind, for whatever reason, that place of yours was the exact color of your shirt.
You know,
I don't know why.
the outside of the building did have, I'm wearing like a dark red, and the outside of the building had like kind of burnt orange, orangish
Good
reddish
yeah.
accents on it.
I'm psychic.
You're psychic. You're the one
It's
that beat us to that apartment.
I did. I'm there now. That's the worst.
Yeah, it's a tough situation when you feel like you did everything right
Yeah.
and then it still just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
But got to accept it and move on. But we'll see how touring this next place goes, and we'll see if that helps us move forward, or if we're like we've blown it. We're never gonna find another place.
What did we do wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Streets ain't easy.
That's so true. It's honestly, it's hard out here for a pimp.
Oh, that's what you do.
Yeah.
And are you gonna wear that your work outfit to the gym?
Yeah, that's right.
We had back when I lived in Seattle, I would do work at the Hard Rock Cafe downtown, and I'd park at a spot and like right next to it. I don't know if it's still there, but there's this little shop run by this little old man, just straight up pimp outfits from another era. It's like these clothes are from the 70s. They're so colorful. They make me so happy. And I hope you're doing well, sir, wherever you are.
Yeah.
That's
this
all.
one goes out to you, pimp.
It's the best. Is it time to learn?
I think it's time for, hey, this is a shorter episode, listeners. And the reason for that is we're still working on this other podcast. We don't have time
for you
extend both episodes.
Certainly not.
I gotta go to work in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But we are still going to take our little 5-question quiz. As a reminder, Evan, the score, myself in the lead with 63 points, and you in second place with 57. So, you can't catch me in this particular quiz, but usually when I'm ahead by that much is when I do my worst. So.
That is when I do my best. And then I get close at all and fall on my face.
Yeah. Let's see if the pattern continues.
Okay.
Question number 1.
Let's go.
Which city is the second most populous in France? Lyon, Marseille, Nice, or Toulouse? And hopefully I pronounced all 4 of those correctly.
As far as I know, you
much
did.
Like the characters in that movie about nuns, I have my doubts.
That movie, that was just about nuns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say the title because then I would have said doubt twice in the same sentence, and it just felt wrong.
About doubt.
About doubt.
That movie that's about doubt. Y'all see that movie about doubt? Oh, that Meryl Streep.
I've been to one of these cities. Evan.
I've not, but I have a friend who lived in one of these cities for years. Did I ever get a vibe off of him? How populous it was?
Yeah, did he seem like the kind of guy who would live in the second most populous city in France?
Only because he's popular, which I feel like populous cities want you. and he was drawn there for work. So
Sure.
that would make sense. Man, yeah, I feel like that's just going to be the answer, and I feel like one of these particularly stands out is like, yeah, it has to be that, which means it's wrong.
Interesting.
But I've changed my answer enough times to know that that's also not a good strategy, so I guess I'm going to stick with it. I'm locking in my answer.
I'm locking in my answer as the place that I went and just hoping that that's right.
Did you go to Marseille?
I went to Lyon.
Okay. I'm saying Marseille.
I'm saying Lyon. It was
Yes!
Marseille. Correct, Evan.
My friend Connor lived in Nice. He coached
Nice
their
was the other one I was
rugby
thinking
team.
of, so.
Which computer company launched an online patent tracker tool in 2013? IBM, Apple, Microsoft, or Oracle? Now, how the fuck would I know this?
Yeah,
what do you
I
want,
have zero
Quizzle?
idea.
What do you want from us?
This is not even a thing that would have occurred to me to have happened.
Why would anybody know who launched an online patent tracker tool in 2013? This makes me mad.
Like the first question, yeah, obviously I know that there's a city in France that is
That's a fact.
the second most populous. I might not know what it is, but I know that that's a thing.
Yeah.
No idea about the patent tracker tool.
I got to guess. I don't love it.
I have a guess too, and I am well, now I'm gonna change. I have my new answer.
I'm between two.
And I'm just gonna have to go with it. Much like Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Just go with it.
I'm gonna have to just go with that because I don't know that movie. I think I saw part of it on television once. I was like, what the fuck is this movie? And I was like, oh, it's something I've never heard of. I'm going to lock in Apple. I don't feel good about it, but it does feel like something they'd do.
Also what I've locked in. And it was Microsoft.
Okay, that's fine. I was between Apple and IBM.
What word would you use to order eel at a Japanese restaurant? Maguro, Saba, Unagi, or taco?
I'll have you know, I just went and had all-you-can-eat sushi last night.
Oh, no.
I know the fuck out of this answer. I didn't have any of it, but I've had it before.
I definitely don't know this answer, but I have what I'm going to go with.
Oh, I know you're just going to go with the right answer, though. Also, now that I've talked it up, I'm probably going to be wrong.
That'd be delightful. Unless you pick
first.
what I'm going to pick, and then it'll be upsetting.
Of course I am.
I'm saying Unagi.
Fucker. How do you do that? Yes, Unagi.
Unagi is correct.
What is the deal with that? I wonder if I just didn't give any inclination that I knew the answer to something. If you would still like, maybe there's a tell in my eyes. And you're like, oh, or I'm just over here going like, you just mouthing Unagi. I might have a bigger tell than I realize. Listeners, if you go to youtube.com/HowDoWeHuman, tell me if I've got a tell. What country relinquished control of Korea after World War II? Russia, the United States, Japan, or China?
I have no idea.
I have a guess. Yeah. I have a barely educated guess.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, barely educated. Barely is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. This might be fully uneducated.
I'm going to say Japan.
That's what I'm saying too.
Let's go.
It was Japan. Yay!
I figured. I knew they were occupying territory, and Korea's a little bit closer to Japan than the other countries.
Final question, Evan.
Yes.
What is the name of the vast desert region that covers much of Australia?
Oh, no.
The Gobi Desert, the Great Basin Desert, the Kalahari Desert, or the Outback?
This feels easy and pisses me off for that reason. Is that... Are you fucking with me? Or is it easy? I never know. This game has gotten so deep in my head.
I know.
And I hate it, but I'm going to stick with that answer.
You're, I think, much more confident than I am.
Okay.
That
sounded confident.
Well, yeah, because I feel like it could be any... there are three where I'm like, yeah, it could be any of these.
Yeah.
I have the answer I'm going to lock in.
All right, you lock it in first.
And I think it's wrong.
Okay.
But I'm going to say the Outback.
Yeah, I'm going to say the Outback.
Okay.
Like the steakhouse.
That was correct.
My only thing was like I always assumed that was a colloquialism. Like, oh yeah, we call it the Outback, but it's actually the Great Basin Desert. No, it's just called the Outback.
That you did do very well.
I did.
You got 4 out of 5 correct.
But unfortunately, so did you. I think I only gained 1 on you.
It's true. I got 3, which puts my total at 66, and you are at 61. So
I like you less.
Next time, you can tie me if you get all of them right and I get all of them wrong.
Yeah, but that requires you getting some wrong. Killing me. Okay, now without it written in front of you, what's the name for eel at a Japanese restaurant?
Unagi.
He's got it. He knows his shit. We learned.
Yeah, that was just the only word that I felt like I recognized. That's why I chose it.
It's a very sushi-centric word.
Yeah.
It comes up a lot. Yeah. This is good sushi. I recommend it. Sushi.
Sushi?
I barely know her. Sushi, I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's a little play on words, everyone.
Sushi, I hardly lawyer.
Oh, that's good.
Makes no sense, but is better.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.